going to switch gears here for something that a lot of folks here have interest in, but for a different reason. We're talking about vibes and a great time that you can spend in Newport News. Joining us right now is the mayor of Newport News, Phillip Jones, to talk about a new festival, a major music festival that is coming to the city next year, Memorial Day weekend. They have been teasing and talking about this for some time, and now we have the details of this major event coming in. So thank you so much for joining us this morning, Mayor Jones.
Honestly, just thank you so much for this opportunity. Anytime we come across the water, it's always a good time. And we look forward to talking about all the good things that are happening and will continue to happen in our great city of Newport News.
You talk about coming across the water. A lot of people are going to be doing that. But to your side of town, come Memorial Day weekend, what can you tell me so far about what you all have planned when it comes to this music festival?
So what I tell everyone is that this is actually more than a music festival. We are moving away from that language. This is about the future of Newport News. This is about positioning and placemaking us in this global and regional economy. I will tell you this, one of the best parts about being mayor is that you're in a mayor group chat. All the other mayors, they talk to me about how much dollars they're able to generate from tourism and from visitors. For a long time, Newport News has been unable to compete to get visitors to come to downtown, to the center of our city. That's going to change with this. So this is not just a festival. Think about this as an opportunity to redefine what Newport News is, an opportunity to have an influx of visitors. We are going to compete for these Hampton Roads regional dollars, and we're going to win.
What I would do to be a part of that group chat. I'm sure there's some great things.
It's a fun time. It's a good time.
I'm sure that it is, and this is going to be a great time. I love how you said it's more than a music festival. When I was looking at the release that you all put out, you were talking about how this is a celebration of commerce, culture, technology. What do you have in mind? How can you tease for people how those elements will be showcased in this particular event?
I think when you look at a normal music festival, it's 1 to 3 days and it's centered around music and cultures. This is different. This is about how we can activate our entire city from uptown to downtown. How can we activate our waterways? How can we bring in our entrepreneurs, our small business, all of our corporate sponsors? This is the entire city coming together. We're going to have discussions with top of the line CEOs. We're going to talk about small business. We're going to talk about home ownership. Then we're going to use music as an underlying theme. So you're not going to come for the music. That's how we're going to attract you. What we're actually going to do is we're going to show you all that Newport News is and all that it can be.
You know, you've been talking about this even before you were elected, and you've been consistent. Like, your goal has been to bring something new, fresh to the city, to show people what Newport News is and can be. You've done a lot of different things that have been really exciting to watch, honestly, over the last few years. And this, you're kind of hinting that this you think could take Newport News to a next level. Where do you see the city in even the next few years, particularly when you're bringing something like this into the fold?
So the first thing that I've always said is this is about an investment into opportunity. The status quo is no longer an acceptable option for Newport News. We're going to have to compete for those regional dollars. You see what's happening in Portsmouth with their casino, Norfolk with their casino. They're able to generate all of this revenue that they're able to put into their schools, etc. We don't really have a large enough economic engine in Newport News, but what we do have is we have Newport News Shipyard. We have Ferguson. We have Cannon. We have Liebherr. We have Jefferson Laboratory. So we actually sit at the intersection of technology, of culture, and capacity. So let's connect all of those things. People, I tell everyone, Newport News, the story of Newport News is this region's best kept secret. Most people don't come to City Center. They don't come to downtown. So let's attract them to our city, and let's use music as the way, as that magnet. But once they get there, they're not going to want to leave. And so what I tell everyone is this is an investment into opportunity. My goal is to generate at least $3 to $4 million of direct and indirect economic impact. We're going to have the corporate sponsorships. We're going to have the public-private matching funds. This is an investment into what Newport News can be.
Speaking of investment, the city did make an investment, or approved, I believe it was $3 million, a little bit over $3 million
That's
for
correct.
a grant. So you all are really trying to put your money where your mouth is with this too.
That's correct. I'm a military man. I think a lot of people know that. I was in the Marine Corps for a long time. this is going to be the main effort. That is going to be downtown. And so the way that I look at this is that there's a lot of good. The only bad thing I'll say is this, is that, we have probably 13 or 14 smaller festivals and, things that we do in the city. We're going to shrink that, of course, over this next year. So instead of having 12 to 14 smaller things, we're probably going to have 1 to 3 larger things. We're going to pool all of our resources. We're going to invest into our downtown, into City Center. And most importantly, I can't wait to see the final report and to see how much visitors came to our city, how much revenue did we generate, whether it's sales tax, gas, meals, etc. So direct and indirect, this is an investment, and I want a positive ROI at the end of this thing.
Now, it's going to be Memorial Day weekend.
Correct.
I would ask why that weekend, but I think it kind of, makes sense. If you can get Memorial Day weekend and get people to come out, that's going to be great. But who are you working with to pull this all together?
So the way that we looked at this contract was we're going to use someone that was local, and that's Port Warwick, which is going to provide the administrative and operational framework around this. I am not a music person, right? I'm a big nerd, but I do know that there's a lot of talent here in the region when it comes to global music touring who put on amazing festivals, nationwide festivals. And so they do festivals, but what we're going to do in Newport News has never been done. Intersection of tech, culture, capacity, all things coming together. So we've partnered with 2 amazing organizations. I know they're going to be on your show in a few weeks. They're going to have much more information. But I would tell everyone, not only in Newport News, but also across Hampton Roads, we're going to distribute information in a concise and timely manner. We're going to hit those milestones, and along the entire way, we're going to have citizens involved. So we're going to have not only a steering committee made up of 2 members of City Council, but we're also going to have citizen input. Who do you want to come? Who do you want to hear from? CEOs, tech giants. There's a lot that's happening right now in the future of work, and Newport News deserves to have a seat at that table.
And you mentioned global music touring.
Yeah.
For those who may not be familiar with the name, okay, if you have been familiar or visited any festivals in the area, like, Mayor Jones just said, Cousins Festival rings a bell for people. Okay, so Antonio Dow is the CEO of that. That's like their baby there. So you're talking about people who have shown that they can put on great events. They're bringing that talent to Newport News for an event like this. And I know a lot of people are going to get excited about that. So I got to ask you, since you're putting out a poll to folks to ask who they want to come in. I know you said that, music's maybe not your thing, but you got to have somebody that you hope to see. No pressure.
There's no pressure. This is, we'll see what we can do, but I'm a big fan of, if we can get J. Cole here, I think that would be probably top of the line for me. I know we have a lot of days and a lot of different people who want to see their music star. So I would say this, I'm excited about the music, but I'm more excited to showcase what our city is doing, not only in our downtown, but across the entire area. We have amazing access to the water. We have a lot of companies. We are involved in the regional and global economy here at Newport News. And so we are excited about the music, but I am most excited to brag on my city, to showcase it to all the visitors, and to really take our spot as one of the best cities in Hampton Roads.
Hey, man, if you can get J. Cole, listen, I'm going to be front and center either way.
You'll be there, I promise.
I'll be there
I got
either way.
you.
It doesn't matter. But you heard it here first for that, if that were to take place, for sure. Mayor, I just want to ask anything else you want to say. I mean, I'm just sitting here thinking about the conversations that we had before, while you were in the process of, going through the election. Are things right now headed in the direction that you always thought it would be? I don't think even thinking, a festival of this event, was that in your mind back then? I mean, it seems like there's some great ideas that are coming out of the city.
Honestly, I would say it's a team effort. I think not only the city administration led by our city manager, Alan Archer, but also on the political side with city council, a team has come together. I'm excited to be a part of this team. And when you have a strong team that pushes each other each and every day, you're able to accomplish amazing things, whether I've seen it in my military career or my business career and now in civic and public service. So this is an investment and opportunity. We are going to aim for the stars. We are going to showcase all that our city has to offer. I would encourage all of our residents to get involved, make your voice heard. Please be involved in our citizen steering committee. Bring your family. This is going to be good news for Newport News. We've done an amazing job over the last 4 years. Let's keep it going.
And last question I have for you, just on that note, how can people find more information? Is this one of those, stay tuned more? Is there somewhere they can go? Where can people stay tuned and locked in to know what's coming next when it comes to this event?
So I'll say this. I think most local governments shut down during Christmas time.
Of course.
We're going to probably still
As
be
you
at
should. As you
we'll
should.
probably still be at City Hall every day up until the new year. You're going to have a website. There's going to be more information coming out. There's a lot of hands right now that are in the kitchen. And so as mayor, I'm going to turn it over to two of my council members who are going to lead it from a city council perspective. But whether it's the administration, the operational side, or the political side, we're going to make sure that we publish timely information, including a final audit report. I'm a business guy. I get what ROI means. This is an investment, but I believe we are well positioned to capitalize on all the amazing things that have been happening in our city. So hope to see you out there and continue to support us. Thanks, Eugene.
In the spirit of music, I thought you were going to hit Jay-Z. I'm a businessman, not a businessman. All right.
There it is.
Newport News Mayor Phillip Jones, thank you so much. Can't wait to learn more and obviously to take part and see that all come through, man. Thank you so much for coming with us this morning. For sure. Okay, you heard it there. If you want to learn more, stay tuned. Of course, we're going to stay on it as well as soon as that information gets out to get to you, too, for this major festival taking place in Newport News for Memorial Day weekend of 2026. Cannot wait to see what transpires with that.